Hello, welcome back. I'm Johnny Boy 0056. This is Farthest Frontier, and this is episode 2. We're going to pick up right where we left off. I have the game paused, loaded in and paused. We're hoping to get this farmland down ASAP so we can plant it, at least for the second part of the season. We're going to keep harvesting, seeing what else we can expand on, check the needs of our villagers. Let's go ahead and start rolling. Pick up right here. If you guys missed episode 1, it is currently up on YouTube. You can find that under Johnny Boy 0056 under the Farthest Frontier playlist. All right, so production. We got logs, plenty of firewood. Do I still have 2 guys making firewood? I don't think so. No, just 1. Okay, that's fine for now. And we're working on collecting stone. And we're smokehousing the meat. Okay, where is this guy hunting? Let's do some exploration, right? First of all, let's get some exploration done. That should be enough there. And let's try another direction. And we'll see how that goes. All right, building, amenities, and services. So we can place the market now that we have the prerequisites, and that's going to boost the quality of the housing. So let's go ahead and place the market, and you can see the desirability is going to go up. So what I'm thinking is, let's build all of this out to just thinking how I want to play it here. Okay, so I'm going to place it like that, and I'm just going to put a road just like that, and we'll start producing that. And I'm going to harvest. What else am I harvesting? We got that stone. I'd like to get that stone as well. And those as well. Want to make sure we have stone coming in. All right, how are we doing here? Are we fishing? Food stocks are low. Yeah. Yep. No surprise there. Maybe we should throw down one more fisherman. This is taking a long time still. All right, yeah, for the sake of famine, I am going to build another fishing shack. Put that one right there. And we're going to speed things up here. I'm not going to prioritize the fishing shack. I can't even... Yeah, I can't even set this to... I can't even set this to where I can start setting tell them what I want to plant, so... Okay, the saw pit has 2 guys currently working. And they're the ones making the wooden planks. So I'm going to go ahead and add a 3rd worker in the meantime. Start getting some of these logs taken down. Let's go ahead and harvest these as well. Let's clear all this out. Which is good. We've got... All right, so we're short on planks. We can't build that. This guy is supplying some stuff, but we're going to be short. Yeah, so he's using the road. Okay, so that was 4. So we'll get that up and running momentarily. That's going to bring up the quality of the housing around it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and slow this down here. We're going to set this range. So these 2 are taking up that range. We're going to set him... I'm going to send him this way. So everybody's kind of on this corner here. The 3 fishing houses there. And then I'm going to, for simplicity, I'm going to actually loop this dirt road around. I don't know why it wants to curve like that. But that's fine. We'll make use of the curve. We'll make it look nice. We'll put something decorative there. This is 4 planks off, which hopefully he has them. Yes, okay. Now he's going to go ahead and build the market. There we go. And market. Awesome. All right, so this guy is stocking the market, which is great. That brings up desirability. And we can check the house here. Upgrade requirements. So we need to have a 0 of 1 town center tier 2. So we need a tier 2 town center. We have the basic well. We need more location desirability bonus, which on this particular house we have 18 of 30. The food types, we have 2 food types, and they need an herb. So where is my forager? My forager... actually, I didn't mean to do that. My forager... Yeah, there's not much to forage from here. And... I'm actually going to... Oh, yeah, that's great. That's a good spot. Okay, we're going to do that. And then we're going to get our hunter. And our hunter needs to... Where did I see... Looking for a good supply of animals. I know we've done some exploring. Okay, there's actually 2 spottings there, so let's go ahead and do that. And we'll say you... Just bump him over a little bit. That's fine. All right, so... I'm getting a little concerned. Our well and some of these buildings are a little far, so I think it would be in our best interest to build a well. It's not food production. It's going to fall under resources. Basic well. I'm going to slap a well right here on this far corner. I don't know if they would use this water to put out fires. I'm not gonna risk it. So I'm gonna just put the well there. We'll have a well on that end because this is the well. This is the only well I have right now, and we're kind of far this way. Like, I don't want the fishing shacks to go up in flames, and then we don't have a water supply to put it out. So we end up with total destruction. Okay, the farm is... I might get 1 season out of this if they hurry up. Maybe I can get 1 crop out of it. Let's see. Maybe. Come on. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. One more time. Okay, I'm going to pause it right there. Okay, so, oh my god, this is... Okay, so this space from here to here... I think I can get it. I think I can make that work. I'm going to try to make that work for that season. Okay, so... You can actually set 3 years in a row, and you can select different ones for each year, and they'll basically rotate. So year 1, 2, 3. On year 4, it's going to come back to year 1, whatever I've set for year 1. So we'll have to redo year 1, but we can set year 2 and 3. So what I've noticed is we do need to look at the heat tolerance and the frost tolerance. So if it's earlier in the year, I tend to... do something with a... Oh, which way do I do this? I don't want to do it backwards now. So I will plant the carrots. No, wait. I didn't mean to do that. Year 2. plant the carrots at the beginning of the year. So they have a high frost tolerance. So from the beginning, and then as the season warms up, we want something with a high heat tolerance, but we want something that can be eaten. I don't really want to make flax. That's not going to be good for food. So then we have the beans with the high heat tolerance. So we can plant beans. That's year 2. Now what I'm going to do is in year 3, we can do, and you want to change things up. So we're gonna do year 3. We're gonna do cabbage, and then I'm gonna leave a plot where they till the land, and this is gonna be field maintenance instead of growing crops. Provides a chance to reduce weed levels and remove rocks from fields. So that's gonna help my soil overall. So we're gonna do that, and then we can also replenish by planting clover. We can replenish some of the soil fertility. So we're not gonna add that one right now. I don't know if I can squeeze you. You can only work up till this blue line where once the blue starts, that's basically the onset of winter. Yeah, it's not gonna let me add. So for now, let's do that. I'm gonna set that like that, and then ideally, yeah. So we got the crops down. You can see they're actually planting them, throwing the seeds and everything. So we'll get some food off this farm. We barely made the cutoff for that. And we've also gained a new villager. So that's great. I think for the sake of... I think I'm going to add a forager. So food... We're going to add a forager shack. And I'm going to put it... Don't really want to tie up my residential area, but I'm going to put him a little ways down the road here in the trees. And then I'm going to let him forage that. And we're going to forage this willow bush and the herb there. Although I don't know if I'm going to get that off before winter. Let's see. Let me prioritize that. The planks are coming back up. We've got plenty of stone currently in stock. The other thing I wanted to look at was I'm noticing here the soil mixture isn't great, isn't perfect. We could definitely improve it with some sand. So we'd have to find some sand. And I don't think I've found any sand yet. I found some deer over here, so we should be hunting. All right, let me go ahead and let's kind of go one direction here. Let's go... Let's go to those 3. Let's see what happens with that. We're looking for... What's this? This is medicinal roots. So that would be good as... Oh, let me pause here. All right, so I want him to focus on harvesting this stuff before the onset of winter. Hopefully that works. Can I put 2? No, we only have 1 of 1 slot at that forager shack. So I'm sitting on 7 months of food in storage. And 3 months worth of food is going to spoil over the next 12 months. So it all has to do with balancing how, that it needs to be eaten. But we obviously want to increase our storage of food. So let's look here. So this root cellar, a partially underground structure used to store food at a reliable temperature, reducing the rate of spoilage. So we can actually hold food longer by building one. So we are going to build one. And it doesn't bring down anything's desirability or anything. Let's go ahead and put it next to the main storage shack there. Right off the corner here. So we'll put that like that. And the other thing I want to do is I want to go ahead and mark some more stuff for harvesting. So I'm going to start to clear out this area. Okay. And let's go ahead and prioritize this structure. Just pushing the priority with winter approaching. The farm looks terrible, but you can see it seems like it grows a lot of weeds and everything, but you can see our beets are in here. They're harvesting now. So that's good. That's going to be the only harvest we're going to get of this year. But it is going to boost our food storage. What we have in food storage. They left one beet right there. But that's fine. I'm sure they'll come back. So we've got 11, 14. So we're doing much better. However... Okay, look. So we got the storage up. So now... A partial underground structure used to store food at a reliable temperature, reducing the rate of spoilage. So, we can select what we want to keep in there. Which I'm... do I want to put... I think I'm going to take... I'm going to try this. I haven't tried this before, but I'm going to take all the food out of it. I guess there's not a quick click for that, but that's fine. I'm going to remove all food stored there, and I want all food stored here. Spices, barrels, raw material. Yeah, we'll allow everything in there. Yeah, let's take out... Let's take out all the raw material out of the storehouse as well. And we'll go with that. So this will kind of be a food supply and everything. Obviously, we get everything moved over. That's going to be important. Winter is going to set in here shortly. The market is up and running. We've got a lot of desirability. I'm thinking, do I want to put up more houses? I think so. Yeah, I think the food supply is looking great. I'm not terribly worried about it. Did we harvest that? Looks like he's going to harvest it right now. Oh, no, he is there harvesting it. That's another fisherman. Okay, cool. All right, so he's harvested that. I'm going to reset his ring before I do some more construction. I don't know what you're going to be able to pull off here. He's foraging that area. Actually, you know what? I think it's getting too cold. I think that's the issue. All right, that's fine. We'll leave it like... We're going to leave it like this instead. All right. Winter's on setting. Let's go ahead and build a couple houses. And then we may want to look to defenses. Actually, before I build a house, let me consider defenses here. So we've got a barracks, which we can't build until town center goes to tier 2. And we can build a lookout tower. But it's not cheap. It's not cheap to build. I think I'm going to roll the dice based on our difficulty setting. I think I'm going to roll the dice, not put one up. I think we're going to focus more on tier 2. So let's look at town center for a second. Let's figure this out. We need... Everybody's pretty happy. No issues. We need... Okay, so we need 6 of 8 shelters, but we need 2 more. And we need a population of 30. Everything else is going to be good to go. So let's just... Yep, so housing is going to be the way to go. So we're going to go ahead and put up that housing. Put it right there. And right there. Actually, going to put up 3. And... 1, 2. Yeah, those will fit perfect, actually, once we're done. All right, so here comes the snow. But that's okay. Not worried about it. We're going to fast forward. Plenty of firewood for the winter. Plenty of food for the winter. We're not going to starve. We're not going to have an issue. We're still early game. What we are going to do is we are going to work on upgrading ourselves. So the population limit is now at 32. Which means we have plenty of room for people to come. I wonder if these guys are still producing. I don't see how they would be if the lake is frozen over. How did my exploration go? Some deer sightings, more deer sightings. Okay, so let's go ahead and adjust our hunter. And let's say, hey, hunter. Had some deer sightings in this area. So he's going to work on that. These guys are working on logs. How are we looking? Yeah, we're still good. Still got plenty of trees to chop down. All right, here we go. Coming into year 3. Year 3. The snow is melting. Housing population looks good. 27 of 40. Just need 3 more. 3 more new villagers. Okay, so now we are right in the beginning of a rotation. So we're going to get carrots. See, so the one that was in year 3, year 1, well, one was in year 1, now rotated to the bottom. So we need to fix this one. So we need to say, okay, that was just to make sure we got that planted. What we can do is, and it's also good to change what you're planting. You can't just, it's not good for the soil to keep planting the same thing over and over. So we're going to go ahead and do, I'm not ready to do wheat yet. I'm going to keep it simple. I am going to do a carrot. And honestly, probably another bean. Yearly taxes were collected. We made 13 gold on the taxes once a year. Yeah, we're not going to be able to wedge him in there. Okay, so we're going to go with... How big is the clover? I guess this is the size, so that's not going to fit there. All right, so we're just once every 3 years, we are going to work the soil. Because I'm kind of relying on it. Food loss to spoilage. Why did we lose... Not happy about that. Gotta figure out why that went wrong. Maybe we just had too much food. Gotta watch those lightning strikes. Alright, everything's going fine here. What else can we build in the meantime? Just waiting on the population. You know what we could use is more stone. That stone is a nice resource, but it's a long way out. Is there any stone in here? There's some here. Alright, let's go ahead and harvest. Oops. Alright, we'll leave it like that. All right, how is our forager doing? He's got stuff there. Yep, the other one's got plenty of stuff there. So that's good. I need more desirability. Let's look at some building. Okay, I do know that at some point we are going to want to fence in. We're going to want to fence in that farm. We'll come back to that. Okay, defenses we're not ready for yet. Resources. Okay, so firewood splitter, saw pit, a tannery. We don't have a tannery yet. And a cobbler shop, which we are going to need. Fletcher building. Yeah, we're definitely going to want to work on these things. Compost yard. All right, let's go ahead and get a cobbler shop going. Which is for shoes. Yeah. Okay, let's do that like that. And I'm going to go ahead and place down a road. Like that. And we're going to go ahead and build. We got that cobbler shop. And I'm going to work on a Fletcher building because we want to keep our hunter supplied, right? With arrows. So we'll put him on the back corner there. And the compost yard. It's monthly cost. It has a monthly cost associated with it. I'm not in love with that idea. But it could be, it is a necessity for cleanliness. It's going to basically, night soilmen collect human and animal waste, which is converted to usable compost, and then it can be added to the fields to increase fertility. So obviously it has its perks, but at a monthly cost of 4, I'm really early game. I'm not really in love with that idea yet. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. I do want to do more though, because we want desirability to go up, because I need more people to come. We do have a graveyard. We don't have anybody that's died yet. We've made the market. We've created the different storages. We're really waiting on tier 2. The basket shop will help make baskets for workers. They'll increase the efficiency of your villagers, allowing them to carry more. Let's all right, I'm going to go ahead and go with the basket shop. So we've kind of got like this little working plaza back here. I'm going to drop that like that. Put that right along there. And then I can put a little road. Let's just put it there for now. I don't know how far back I'm going to want it, but I don't want to waste the space in the middle here. All right, so professions. Resources are looking good. Yep, we're getting rocks. We're foraging. Ooh, there's clay and sand. Clay and sand. Three new villagers immigrated. There we go. And a new villager is born. So there's the population we needed. We click home base. Oh my goodness, I built all those buildings. Okay, hold on. Let's up the saw pit production, because now I've offset myself. I got rid of the wooden planks that I needed. So we're gonna add another worker to that. In the meantime, I'm gonna start a road taking a road down over here. A little nature trail, if you will. That's going to start accessing this little, well, for now, it looks to me like a peninsula, which we're going to then work on clay and sand and start bettering our farmland. We can look at the farmland. We are going into second set production now in the later months for the beans, which have good heat tolerance because now we're coming into the hottest months. So it has good heat tolerance, so we won't lose the crop to the heat. Farmers are working that land. We're gonna make sure we have plenty of food. And I wouldn't even mind a couple more population coming in. We're already up to 15 planks. Got 4. I've only got 4 going just to get the number where I wanted it. Then we'll back it down. How we doing here? Everybody happy? Everybody happy with their job? I only see 2 people working here. I don't know where everybody else is. Stocking the saw pit. Cutting. So now 3 people are cutting? Alright, if it says so. Alright, we're at 21. 23. I should have been more cautious about that. Alright, here we go. Waiting on those last 2 planks to drop. And then this upgrade button should initiate. Oh, no, wait. It's not 20. Oh, it's 50. Gotta have to wait a little longer. Let's speed that up. Oh, villagers stricken with dysentery. So, dysentery is an intestinal infection that can cause vomiting and diarrhea. Villagers left without clean water sources are susceptible to death from dehydration. All right, so we have clean water. Not terribly worried about that. What I do need is a doctor, a healer's house, which I'm waiting on tier 2. He won't necessarily die. He's just going to be uncomfortable, and we were able to get... Well, let me make sure. That he comes over here and gets these medicinal roots for our guy. And I think we can look... Yeah, we have no medicinal roots in stock. So we are gonna need that. $65 root vegetables were lost to spoilage. We lost some to spoilage, but wow, we have a lot of wooden stock. I was trying to fill the time in, and I wasn't paying attention here. All right, so we're going to go ahead and up the basket shot production. And we're going to make bows and arrows here. We're just going to leave that at 1. I'm not terribly worried about that. And then here we're going to need to make shoes for everybody. And I'm just going to leave that at 1 as well. So we have 1 villager sick from dysentery. 1 villagers are bedridden, which is all the same guy. Why is the plank production slowing down? Don't we store logs right here? We store logs right here, and that's the... I don't understand what's taking so long. Cutting wood planks, stocking saw pit, cutting wood planks, cutting wood planks. Oh, I hear somebody coughing back there. So we're just going to rip through this. We want to make sure we want to get tier 2. There's no longer waiting because we do need to upgrade some stuff. So that'll be ready just momentarily. Should have paid attention to that. That one is my fault, right? Got to we could have waited for like the cobbler and stuff like that. That really wasn't critical. I should have been more attention on the mats, but nonetheless. This building doesn't have access to clean water. Interesting. So that is too far from a supply. Interesting. Okay, so that's fine. We can just go to resources. Let's go and slap a well right there. Speed up the production again. I may want to put up a second saw pit. I don't think I'll be building that fast. Cutting, stocking. More villagers emigrated. Oh, I lost one. A poor laborer named Fadden has succumbed to dysentery. So, because I wasn't able to get a doctor up and running quick enough, we lost one. So, where does that leave me? That leaves me with the fact that I'm now going to have to build a graveyard. Let me read about the graveyard for a moment. It will ensure deceased villagers receive proper burial, lessen the grief of their household. Without a graveyard for expedient burial, bodies can remain longer, spreading disease, causing rats to proliferate, increasing the despair of family members. So we do want to build one. And we are going to build it. I'm thinking. I'm actively thinking. Where do I want to put this thing? All right, let's go ahead and put it right here at the crossroads. And just waiting on those planks. We're about halfway through the year. So we do need to get him out of that house. We need the graveyard put up first. Oh, just prioritize that graveyard. And we're at 49 planks. And just waiting for... Bring out your dead. Dead villagers left out to rot will attract vermin and disease. Designate. Yeah, we're working on that. 51. Okay, so let's slow down. Here we go. We've got all the qualifications. Shelters, market, population, and supplies. And we're going to go ahead and upgrade. So they'll start working on that now. We will prioritize that, and we're going to send more workers to that as well. I want this up and running. Did we get the well built? Not yet. That's fine. That's coming. All right, so the graveyard is done. That's good. And there's our upgraded center. So now that would be the next upgrade. Nobody's sick. Overall happiness 91. Yeah, that's... I mean, I did lose one. I kind of slipped on that. All right, let's worry about our forager here. Let's send him in to maybe collect some of these eggs and such that are back here in the tree line. And our other forager... I did send him out for that medicinal root and such, which he's working on. But I'm actually going to relocate him. Do I want to do that? Do I need to do that? No, I think I have enough food. Food is not really an issue. So let's get some more population so we can get some more things going. We're going to keep that population. We're going to keep that saw pit running. I'm going to build out... Did I hit my pop cap yet? Not yet. I'm 35 of 40. So let's go ahead and see. Okay, so the healer's house is 20 gold per month. So that's a little concerning. It's a little concerning. Here we can trade a school. I think a school is the smarter move, but I do need clay, so we need to build a pit. So let's go ahead and get resource. And we've got the road leading out here. We're going to go ahead and do... Okay, so we need a wagon shop first. Before we can get any of the pits, we need a wagon shop. Okay, so we're going to build a wagon shop. And where do I want to place this? I want to place this. I don't want to mess up my residential area. Let's go ahead and place... Where's the front? We're going to put that like that. And then I'm going to throw down... Well, apparently I'm not going to throw anything down. Let me see here. We'll do it like that. It's not exactly what I had in mind, but we'll make it work. And if we look in here, we do have right there our first tombstone, which is our dearly beloved. So we're getting a wagon storage going. I do want to put up that school. Yeah, wooden planks. Wooden planks, I'm falling short now because of all the construction. Am I still harvesting trees? I am still harvesting trees. All right, let's keep the planks coming in. There's some more villagers. Let's grab a couple more houses. Just like that. And I'm going to build... I know I want the school to be centralized. So we're going to build the house there. And then let me see how the school is going to be built. Amenities and service. So the schoolhouse. Will face out this way. I'm going to butt it right up to the market there. Yeah, like this. I'm designating it. I know I still need the clay for it and everything, but we're going to designate it. And we're going to stop this episode 2 right here, guys, as winter approaches in the 3rd year of our game. We are looking well. Only lost 1. Shouldn't have lost any, but I did lose 1. More than enough food. Honestly, I'm concerned about losing food at this point. Okay, so I've got some sugar and frostbite. We're going to pause the game right here, and we're going to pick it up on next episode, which will be episode 3. If you guys are interested in seeing what happens next, make sure you tune in for that video. I'm JohnnyBoy0056. Make sure you like and subscribe here. I'm also live on Twitch Tuesday and Thursday nights. You can catch me live over there. I'll see you guys on the next video.